Alright, I guess we can begin in a few minutes. So before we begin though, thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for attending or stepping on your mat this evening. For the next 60 minutes, we'll try to move your bodies. We'll try to work on different muscle groups. But that doesn't mean that you have to feel obliged to do everything that is being asked of you. Okay, tonight is your me time, so if you need to push yourselves to the edge of your practice, but at the same time find a way to balance it out by pulling back if you need to pull back, especially if this is your first time attending EO class anyway. Alright? I'm Igby, by the way. I'll be your guide for tonight's practice. Feel free to also navigate your breath all throughout the flow. Actually, that is important, or that is pertinent to the practice more than the shapes or the flow itself. The flow of your breath is much more important, and you being present, hopefully, throughout the next 60 minutes. Alright, so let's begin. Coming to your easy seated pose, please. Bring your right leg in front of your left. I'm doing the mirror image in a way. So try to flush the bums out. Make sure that everything feels even there. And try to sit tall as you come back to the center. Just rest your arms and hands on top of your knees. Your fingers can be pointing down. You move the head side to side. Maybe roll the shoulders forward and back. And reverse them out. And if you haven't closed your eyes yet, begin to close them. Try to look inward at this point. Try not to let anything visual distract you at this point. So you want to zone in into something that is still, something that is quiet, something that is peaceful, hopefully at this point. So one way of doing that is exploring your breath. Inhale through the nose. Maybe exhale through the mouth first. Relax it first. And again, in. Exhale. One more, in. Exhale. Now continue exploring that breath of yours, but slowly and gradually try to close the mouth. We breathe in through the nose. We breathe out through the nose as well. So notice what happens to your belly. As you breathe in, your belly inflates. As you exhale, your belly deflates. Inhale, feel the length of the body. Feeling much more spacious there. And as you exhale, you relax. Breathe in and out. In and out. One more. Out. You bring your hands to your heart center, please. Bowing down. Setting an intention for your practice tonight. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Namaste, everybody. Open your eyes at this point. Let's begin. Interlace the fingers, please. Push your arms away. Bring your arms over your head. Then just move side to side first. Take a breath there. Finding ways to just move the body. Give it a gentle stretch, a gentle move. Come back to the center. push the palms again. The arms are fully stretched, palms facing up to the sky or the ceiling. Just bring your head in between your arms there. One more breath. As you exhale, release your hands down, please. Press your hands down, fingers pointing to the sides. Inhale again, lift the chest at this point. As you exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, suck the navel in, round the spine, please. Inhale, push with your hands, extend the spine, gaze up. Exhale. 3 more. Breathing in, so finding length and space here. As you breathe out, close the gap. In, out. Last one, push with your hands. Exhale. Come back to neutral. Arms lift, reach your arms forward and up. As you exhale, see the twist. Again, I'm doing the mirror image. Left hand, right knee. Lift the chest, please, as you breathe in. As you exhale, twist from the waist up. Maybe you can gaze over your right shoulder there. Come back to the center. Inhale. Exhale, left side. Plant your hands down there. Inhale again. Lengthen. Exhale. Twist away. One more cycle. Come back to the center. Lift. Exhale. Twist. Inhale. Exhale. Alright, let's go back to neutral. Release your legs at this point. Just spread your legs out wide. Bend the knees at this point. Hands down there once again. Close to your sit bones, okay? So you're pushing your hands so that you don't get collapsed there. Lengthen the spine, inhale. As you exhale, just drop both knees down to the floor, right side. Maybe gaze over to the left. Come back to the center, inhale. Exhale, knees down. Windshield wiper pose, everybody. Inhale, exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. If you notice, we do one breath, one movement, okay? Last round, in, exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. Very good. Come back to the center. Okay. Let's all face the right side of your mat. Just swing your legs to the back. So bring your hands under your shoulders. Hands shoulder width apart. Knees under your hips. Tuck your toes under, please. Okay. Just a regular cat cow here. Breathing in. Extend the spine here. Push your chest forward. Lengthen the throat. Gaze up to your nose or the ceiling there. Reverse, tuck your chin to your chest. Keep pushing with your hands, please, so you get to round the spine as you exhale. In. Exhale. Last 3. Lengthening here. Exhale. So we're mobilizing first the spine so that everything feels warm and ready as we flow. One last. Come back to neutral and just move your body forward and back. No particular shape here, just moving. Maybe you can do V shapes, side to side. Maybe you can do circles around the wrists. And again, we're trying to warm up the joints, warm up the body. And reverse them out. Back to the center. Adjust the hands so that the fingers point to the back. The heels of your wrists are pointing down. Inhale, please. As you exhale, move your hips back. If your hips are able to touch your heels there. So notice they're able to stretch the arms. Normally, the heels of your wrists will lift. That's okay. Come forward once again. Inhale. Exhale. Move back. In. Exhale. One more. In. Exhale. Keep pushing your hips back, please. Chest moves forward. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release those hips. Release the hands, one hand at a time. Come sit on your heels, please. Move your hands around the wrists. Do circles. And reverse them out. Shake, shake, shake. Open and close. Okay? Bring your hands down. Tuck your toes under here. Lift your knees off the mat. Downward facing dog. So in your down dog, before we even come into stillness, make sure that the hands are shoulder width apart. Palms down. Claw into your fingers, please, so that you have enough grounding there. As you push your hands, bring your chest closer to your thighs. Lift those hips up to the sky. Heels down. Now if this is not happening, you're not that flexible yet, it's okay to bend the knees just a little bit, but keep pushing your hips to the back. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. In and out. Last one, in and out. Changes. As you breathe in, shift your weight forward to your high plank, the top of your push-up pose. As you exhale, keep pushing with your hands, please. Arch the back. Move your chest forward. Let the hips hover above the mat just a little bit. Come back to your plank. Push back. Downward facing dog. And again, in. X. So we're just moving forward and back first. Working on the spine. Trying to find length there. And extension. Creating space. Alright? Last one. Come back to your downward facing dog. Let's sigh it out. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. One more. In. And exhale. Knees down first. Release your toes. Push your bums to your heels. Maybe arms reach back. Allow yourselves to recover first there. Open and close your hands if you need to. Release any tension in your hands, your wrists. This is your child's pose. Feel free to come down here whenever you need to do so. Take 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Come up, walk your hands forward once again, downward facing dog. From your down dog, bend the knees a lot, look to the front please, and just slowly walk to the top of the mat. Take as many steps as you need. And once you're able to reach there, bring your feet directly under your hips, hands to your shin bones, lengthen the spine please, flat back. As you exhale, melt your chest down. Hands down as well. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Last two, in. X. One more, in. And exhale. Now from there, slowly rise up. Take your time. Once you're up, stretch your arms forward and up. Bring them over your head. Gaze up to the sky or your hands. Release. Hands to your heart space. Release your arms behind. Interlace the fingers, please. Stretch your arms away from the back. Keep pressing onto your feet. Gaze up to the sky. As you exhale, you can bend the knees here so that it becomes easier as you forward fold. Stay with the bind. Inhale, chest moves forward. Exhale, chest lowers down. Again, in, X. Last two, breathing in and out. One more. Hold it here first. You can fully straighten your legs if that is accessible. Otherwise, bend the knees a lot here. Slowly release your hands down. Right foot steps back, please, all the way to the back. We're coming into your lunge. So the front foot supposedly is your left. Since I'm facing the right side, left knee is over your ankle, your right leg is in the back. Move your body forward first, forward and back. Include the hips, side to side. Alright, come back to the center. Right knee lowers down, okay? Bring both hands on top of the left knee. So try to stand here, meaning your upper body stands above your hips. Your right knee is pressed down. Alright? Arms reach forward and up. Just a regular low lunge here. Reach for the sky, the ceiling. One more breath. Exhale, release both hands down. Lengthen the chest, lengthen the spine as you breathe in. As you breathe out, stretch front leg, runner stretch. Flex the foot please if you can. Meaning you're flexing, you bring your toes close to your shin bone. Okay, we're not sitting back down. So if you need to slide your left heel a bit more forward so that your hips stay above your knees, please do that. 2 more times. We lunge the left knee once again. Arms reach forward and up. Hands down. In. Exhale. Stretch. Front leg. One more. Exhale. Lengthen. Surrender yourselves down here. Half Hanuman, half splits. Walk your hands closer to your shoulders if that feels better for you. Otherwise, if you can go deeper into your stretch, make sure that the hands are fully stretched there. Maybe palms down, maybe finger pads only, your choice. Re-lunge that left knee, palms down, pick up the back, step back, downward facing dog, please. Come forward to your plank, knees down, lean forward, bend your elbows close to your rib cage, slowly go down. Chest lowers down, please. Bring the legs together, toes pointing to the back, hands by your rib cage. As you breathe in, roll the shoulders up and back. Maybe cobra for now. Exhale. In. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Hips to the back. Child's pose. Separate the knees if you need to. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. One more in and out. Downward facing dog. We'll bend the knees, slip to the front. Try to step your right foot all the way to the front, please. Okay? So if your foot doesn't get through, support the foot by grabbing your ankle there. and then step it forward. Alright? So that the hands are in between your right foot. And just like what you did earlier, move forward and back. So try to floss it out. Okay, release any tension there. Your groin, your knee joints, your hips. Back to the center, left knee lowers down. Place both hands again. Push yourselves up. Low lunge, other side. Arms reach forward and up. Find your length here. Breathe. Hands down. Inhale again. Exhale is now the front leg that stretches. That will be your right leg, the one that you step forward. Flex the foot again to work on the hamstrings. 2 more times. We lunge, lift, release, find space, fold. One more. Hands down, lift, forward fold. Remember your options, closer or far. Do whatever works for your bodies tonight. We lunge at right knee. Pick up the other. Left foot, step it in. We're back at the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Rise up as you breathe in. Arms over your head. Hands to heart. Release your hands behind again. Second round. Stretch everything away. As you exhale, bend the knees if you need to. Forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale. Fold. Release the bind at this point. Now it's the left foot, the front foot closer or closest to the screen. Step it back. And again. Alright, come back to the center. Now option 1 here, first option, you can drop the left knee once again. If you're feeling strong with your back leg, pick up the back, make sure the back leg is straight and strong. Remember to always set up the base first before you even rise up, okay? So once you feel ready, slowly come up, high lunge. So try to square the hips. Remember your back leg is straight and strong. Engage the glutes, engage the core. We're bending the front knee. Hands down. Inhale, please. As you exhale, pyramid. Stretch the front leg, flex the foot. So if your left knee is down, do what you did earlier, okay? Half Hanuman. But if you can, go further into your stretch. Move your chest forward, please. Anchor your hands down there. Engage the front leg as you press the back heel down, okay? Now we flow. Bending, lifting, releasing, inhaling, exhaling. One more. Just try to move with control. That's where we get to build strength. In and exhale. You can release your palms down there if they're able to reach the mats. Make sure that you're stretching the back leg as well. Re-lunge at right knee. Right foot steps back. So we all meet back here in your downward facing dog. Come forward to your plank. Option to drop the knees Otherwise, if you feel strong tonight, lower down. Chaturanga, push up. Glide your chest forward and up. Release your toes, please. Upward facing dog. Roll onto your toes and heels. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Open them out. In. Out. Last one. In. And out. Soften the knees again. Look to the front. It's the same foot, guys. Okay? Left foot. Now step it forward. And again, you know your options. If it doesn't get forward or doesn't get through right away, support, step it forward, okay? So you want to create a bit of distance between your front foot and your back foot. Alright, okay? You know your options, knees down or not. Whenever you're ready, come up. Exhale. In. Stretch away. Left leg. 2 more cycles. Use your breath. Follow your own pace, guys. Not mine. So if you need to slow down your practice at this point, please slow it down. Last one here. Come back to your lunge. Right foot, step it forward. We're back here at the top of the mat. Fold. Rise up. Hands to your heart. Hands by your sides. Okay? Utkatasana, chair. Let's go down into a squat. Bend the knees here. Let the hips remain parallel to the mat. Fingers graze down if you can. Shift your weight onto your heels. And begin to stretch your arms forward, please. Imagine you're hugging or reaching for something. Engage those arms. Engage those legs. Just look down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Move the hips, baby. Move the legs. Release those legs. Side to side. Go back to the center. Let's do it again. Squat down. Chest lifts. Arms reach forward. Maybe let's do 10, 9, 8. Stay with me. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Hands down. Shake it off, everybody. Breathe out. The shape never gets old. Last round, just for the win. Bend the knees again. Sink the hips low. Arms reach forward. Let's go for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, almost there, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Good job, guys. Shake, shake, shake. Hopefully you stayed with me there. Halfway lift as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, forward. Now soften the knees here a lot, both knees. The front foot again, left foot, step it back. Then walk your hands all the way to the left. So we're now facing the screen. So try to go wide here. And notice the feet, toes are pointing in, but your heels are pointing out to the sides. Okay? So some of us, depending on how long our legs are, some of us will just have to go wider. Otherwise, just take the necessary distance there so that you can sustain your shape. Bring both hands under your shoulders. Reach your chest forward, breathe in. And as you breathe out, maybe walk the hands in line with the feet. Maybe the palms can be pressed down. Hug your elbows in. Forward fold the crown of the head, which is down. Let's do it again. Inhale. Hands stay where they are. Just reach your chest forward, gaze forward. As you exhale, gaze to the back. One more. In. Exhale. Relax the head at this point. Relax those shoulders. Maybe move your hips a bit more forward. It is as if you're moving or you're forward folding or you're about to fall forward rather. But since your hands are pressed against the mats, your feet are engaged, that won't happen. Last 5. Last 4. 3. 2. And then 1. Chest moves forward once again, along with the hands. Soften the knees here. So we bend the knees, adjust the feet, toes point out to the side, heels point in. Just move side to side. Give those legs a bit of release. So I'm using my hands as an anchor so that I don't lose my balance here. Let's try to shift your weight to the right. So you're bending now the right knee. Maybe walk your hands close to your right foot. Begin to stretch your left leg. Okay? Chest moves forward. Roll back to the left. Bend now the left knee. Stretch the right leg. And just move side to side. Try to move as fluidly as you can. Never rushing. But trying to somehow find the deep end of your stretch. Maybe some of us will just have to stay here a bit higher. For some of you have open hips and open hamstrings. Maybe you can move your hips down close to your heels. Fully stretch your left leg. Try to flex the foot instead. You can use your hands as an anchor or maybe arms reach forward there. Okay? Unsupported. Now slowly we rise up. Move to the side. Stretch your arms forward again. 2 more cycles, please. Okay? Right. Left. Come back to the right. And then left. Lift the hips. Face now the left side. So we're now facing, or we're at the other end of your mat. Right hand presses down. Left arm reaches high. Give yourselves a twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Release your left hand down. Inhale, please. As you exhale, step your right foot forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to your shins, flat back once again. Exhale. Rise up, please, all the way up. Arms stretch forward and up. Hands in your heart space. Hands down to the sides, okay? Let's just do one balancing pose. We'll start here first. Press onto your left foot, so I'm facing the screen so that you get to see me. Left foot presses down, engage the left leg, please. Hands to your hips. Bend the right knee, lift your right heel. Then open your right knee out to the side. Bring your foot against your ankle. So this is your first option. So we're opening the hips. So we're not twisting, okay? Option 1, stay here. Option 2, bring your foot closer to your shin. Imagine or think or try to check whether your right knee is caving in. Try to open your right knee out to the side, okay? Maybe one more. You can climb your foot higher. Press it against your thigh, your left inner thigh. Squeeze everything tight there. Find your balance. Hands to your heart space. Your tree pose. So try to focus on one spot that is not moving. It helps with your balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Right knee moves forward. Release your hands down. Your right foot down. Okay? Shake the legs. So we'll do the other side once we're back. Right side of your mat. Okay? Let's come back to your left side, please. Arms reach forward and up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale. Right foot steps back. And again. Move forward and back. Good. Walk all the way to the right at this point. Adjust both feet. Prasarita once again. So go wide. Adjust the stance if you need to. Both hands are under the shoulders once again. Inhale. As you exhale, walk your hands back. Round to here. Release the head down. Click your elbows close so that you don't get the splay down out to the side. Once again, inhale. Exhale. Use a breath, please. Breathing in and breathing out. Stay here. One more breath. Release. Walk the hands forward and again adjust the feet. Heels in, toes out. And just like what you did earlier, side to side, please. Starting off first on the left side. Bend the left knee, stretch the right leg. Again, you have the option to stay high. If this is you tonight, that's okay. Alright? Right side. Left side again. If you try, go deep if you can. If those hips move to the right. Remember to try to become fluid here. Since you're nowhere you're supposed to go anyway, try to move with ease. because it's kind of difficult, okay? Last one here. Right side. With the hips facing the right side once again. Back heel lifts, left hand presses, right arm stretches high, twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release right hand down. Inhale there. As you exhale, step your left foot forward. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Slowly rise. Hands to heart. Hands by your sides. Okay? Balancing pose once again. If you face the screen one more time. So we'll do the other side so that you feel balanced there and even. Okay? Press now your right foot firmly. Alright, the four corners of your foot are pressed down. Engage those legs. Try to lift your kneecaps. Okay? We're not collapsing. We're pretty much engaged there. Okay? Hands to your hips. Bend the left knee. Open your left knee out to the side. Stay low. Maybe. Climb up a bit higher. If you're feeling adventurous tonight, go ahead. Go for it. One technique here is to squeeze the foot against the thigh. Okay? Hands to your heart. Find a sweet spot, please. The shape may not look too much, and it requires stability. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your left knee trap in front of your hips at this point. Release your foot down, release your arms. Good job, guys. Shake it off, please. So let's go back to the top of your mat, right side. Let's just do one vinyasa. Feet press back down, arms reach forward and up. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Halfway. Inhale. Exhale. Step back. Down dog. Come forward. Plank. Lower down. Right, forward and up. Down the facing block. Deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Last one, in. And up. Knees down, please. Recover in your child's pose. Give yourself some time to rest there first. Inhaling. Exhaling. Stay there in your child's pose. Find some way to recover. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, from your child's pose, chest lifts. Okay, sit on your heels. Or at this point, maybe release your hips down and just stretch your legs forward, please. Scoot your hips close to your heels. Begin to lie down on your backs. Hug your knees as your back touches the mat, and then get to massage the backs there. Moving the hips side to side. So we'll just do a bit of core here. Come back to the center. You'll bring your knees and feet together. Knees strapped over your hips. Zip the legs tight. Imagine as if you have one leg only. Alright? Now for some of us, we are able to stay here. So resist the urge to arch the back. Make sure that the back remains flat all throughout, okay? Arms by your sides. Now, if that is not happening, you can support yourselves there by sliding the backs of the hands. Okay, palms pressed down against the mat so you're supporting your lower back as you come into this shape. Okay, so this one is your option as well. And whenever you're ready, stretch your legs above the hips. Some of us will just have to bend the knees a little bit if your hamstrings are very tight. Alright? For those of you who can, straight legs, toes pointing to the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, curl up. So shoulders all throughout are lifted. So you're caving in. Arms reach forward. Alright. Right leg lowers down. Left leg lowers down. Bring both legs up. So that's the flow. Left leg lowers down. Right leg follows. Both legs lift. Let's use the breath. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg. Right leg. Both legs. So keep doing that. Slow and controlled movements, please. Try not to rush. Modify if you need to modify. But make sure that you're able to breathe in and out. Through and through. We'll just do a few more cycles here. Do whatever you can. Last two maybe. I'm feeling it already. One last. And up. Hold. 5, 4, almost there. 3, 2, and then 1. Knees to chest. Give yourself some love there. Side to side. So let's release the front of your body. Let's come into your bridge pose. Feet pressed down. So imagine that you have something in between your knees. Squeeze that imaginary something so that your quads become engaged. Arms by your sides, please. As you inhale, press the feet down. Cross the hips up to the sky. Engage the glutes just a little bit. Exhale. Hips lower down. In. X. Breathing in. Remember to engage the quads. Exhale. One more. In. Stay lifted here. Maybe this is you tonight. You want to go further. Try to slide your hands under your arms as well. Interlace the fingers. So notice as you press the knuckles down, you get to have that lift. You can bring your chest closer to your chin. But try not to squeeze that chin against your chest. Bring your chin away from the chest. Remember to engage the quads. 5. Just look up to the sky. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Release the bind. Slowly release your hips down. Your feet stay where they are. Just bring the knees together. Find some time to neutralize first the spine. As you inhale. And as you exhale as well. Breathing in. And out. Last one. Good. Release. Hug your right knee to your chest. Stretch the right leg up to the sky. Okay, point the toes. Move the foot around the ankle area. How does your leg feel? Your foot. Now cross your right leg over to the left, crisscrossing. Now bend your right knee, please. Right knee over your left knee. If you can, hook your foot behind your left leg there. It's not required, but if you can, go for it. Then move the hips to the right so that you have enough space to bring both knees down to the left. Notice if you're lifting the right shoulder, you're not supposed to do that. You want your shoulders to be pressed back down to the mat. So if that happens, maybe instead of bringing your knees down, ease it up a bit, okay? You're still twisting here anyway. And gaze to the right, opposite side. So we're trying to release any tension in your lower back here. Squeezing the juices out. And then slowly come back to the center. Unhook. Stretch the right leg up once again. Let it breathe. Lower your right leg down. And the right knee. Release the right foot. Switch sides. Left knee now comes close to your chest. The left leg stretch. And again, play with it. How does this one feel? Now support the left leg as it moves across the other side. Bend the left knee. Adjust the foot. Maybe you can hook. Maybe not. It's not a requirement anyway. Then move the hips to the left. Bring both knees down to the right. Stretch your left arm to the left. Maybe as you twist there, as you go deep into your twist, you'll be able to hear some cracks. Good cracks though, okay? Maybe you can close your eyes here. Quieting everything down. Because we're slowly winding down the practice at this point. Last breath here. Release everything back to the center. Unhook. Left leg stretch first. Let it breathe. Lower the left leg down. And the left knee. Foot lowers down. Okay? Hug both knees back to your chest, but at this point, open your knees a bit wider. As if your knees want to touch your armpits there. So stay wide. Maybe you can do rotations, do circles. And reverse them up. Then at this point, stack your feet, your heels above your knees. You're still bending your knees here. You can grab your big toes with your knees fingers. If you can, grab the outer blades of the feet. If you cannot, maybe the ankles will do, or the backs of the knees will do. Alright? Choose what works for you tonight. And like a happy baby there, gently, without losing your balance. Just move side to side. A gentle movement here. Come back to the center. Hug your knees back to your chest. Maybe curl up. Wrap your arms around your knees. Maybe you can grab your opposite elbows. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Release your bodies down to your mats. Stretch your legs forward. Feet wider than your hips, please. Arms by your sides, but allow the palms to face up to the sky so that you get to relax the shoulders down there. Slightly tuck your chin. Just release your breath at this point. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth. So release that stale air out, guys. Inhale. Exhale. One more round. Exhale. So this is the most important portion of your practice where you get to reap the benefits of what you just did earlier. So stay down there in your Shavasana. I won't be joining you anymore in your Shavasana, but please stay down there. Make sure that the body feels relaxed. Try to let go, okay? Just let your body melt down into your mats. And close your eyes at this point, okay? If you have your lights there on, you can turn it off, or maybe just put a towel over your eyes so that you get to stay in darkness, okay? You don't get distracted by anything around you. The lights around you, maybe your fan or your aircon there, or even your music, for instance. So I'll come back to you once we're done with the practice. Stay still, breathe. Ever so gently, come back to the spaces around you, please. Try to gently move your toes, your fingers, and everything in between. Try to bring the legs together. Point your toes to the front. Stretch your arms over your head. Give yourselves a full lengthening there, like waking up in the morning. Okay? Stretch, stretch. Feel long and strong there. As you exhale, gather your knees back to your chest. Wrap your arms once again around your knees. Give yourself some love. Then come down to your fetal pose. Bring your knees down. Okay, rest your head against your bottom arm. Use it as a pillow. Stay there for a bit. Knees down, feet down. Okay. One more breath. Now using the other hand, the left hand preferably, push it against the mat. Slowly come up to a seated shape facing the screen. Any shape that you want to be in. Eyes remain closed. Try to sit tall there. Try to remain quiet. I encourage you to bring your hands to your heart space. Let's come back to your breath. Inhale and exhale. Thank you for allowing me to hold space for your practice tonight. Thank you for gracing me with your time, your presence, your energy, and your strength. Love and light, everybody. Namaste. Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. If you have questions, please let me know. If you have suggestions, let me know as well. Okay? Hope to see you guys again. Same time, same place. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.